There's a lot of hype surrounding Black Panther, and I guess going into it I was kind of wondering whether there was really anything that was going to be that different about it. At the end of the day, Marvel films, there's a superhero, there's a villain, there's some action, there's some jokes. The dynamics change slightly, but like sometimes you wonder how much, and you know, maybe this one was going to be a film that had some black culture in it, but like ultimately how much would that actually change like the dynamics of it still being a Marvel film? But you know what, I was actually quite pleasantly surprised on the whole. I think, to be perfectly honest, a lot of the first hour, like the setup, the costumes, the design, like even though like we're in a different like land, actually the majority of the kind of the opening sets of Black Panther are very similar to many other Marvel films. There's a lot of things which are kind of very familiar, there's a lot of similar tropes and all the rest, but the film's pretty good, and the action in the last half an hour and the way it kind of ties together some of its stories, the way that it kind of presents its message and kind of gets across some of its political themes and tones is actually really impressive, and kind of the final half hour is pretty powerful, but also like pretty absorbing and kind of makes the entire experience worth it. So I think even though in a lot of ways it's very similar to any other Marvel film, which is good if you're a Marvel fan, because you kind of can trust it that it's going to be pretty much what you'd expect, but it also throws a few things in that you wouldn't expect, and I think certainly the way that it kind of goes about its message, goes about kind of the conclusion to the film, is actually really good and makes me want to see a lot more of both the Black Panther and the universe they create around him. So hopefully that makes for promising stuff. So I'd say I'd probably pay about £8 if the most I'd pay is 10. So yeah, go and see it.